If I sound kind of out of breath, it's because I almost died coming up the stairs to my apartment. I've been living here for 9 months and I forgot there was a stair at a certain place. So we're doing a mukbang because this is probably the last video I'll be able to record here. Which is kind of sad when you think about it, but also what a terrible way to end an era. I don't know how a mukbang works. Do you just eat and talk about stuff? Because I'm good at both of those things, so like, maybe my whole brand should just be mukbangs. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses, it's to hide the tear stains. I'm basically a gargoyle at this point. It's finals week. Endgame only happened 2 weekends ago, and I'm not over it. I'm very dramatic. I only have one final this week, and it's on Wednesday, and it's in anthropology, and I only need a 21% on it to get an A in the class, so I have nothing to cry about. Let's eat. I have like a laptop desk that you put on your lap, and it has like feet, and it has a built-in fan so your laptop bottom doesn't get too hot. But I honestly don't know where it is, and I'm wondering if I accidentally packed it, and now it's at my grandma's house, which means I cannot get it. So I'm gonna use this stepladder as a table instead. Because I know the point of a mukbang is you're supposed to let your audience see your food. So let's show my food. I'm in college, in case you couldn't tell everything about me, or by the fact that I just announced it was finals week literally 2 minutes ago. And we have a lot of food places on campus, and one of those food places is the Denny's Express. And whenever I go to the Denny's Express, I get French fries and the chicken guacamole burrito, because I hate breakfast food and burgers. And this is the only other choice when you go to the Denny's Express. So this is my meal. I have ketchup, because you can't eat French fries without ketchup, and if you do, you're a monster, and I don't want you talking to me ever again. Please don't. I'm kidding. If you don't like ketchup, that's your prerogative. It's like the people who don't like mayonnaise or ranch. Like, some people just like bland, boring food, and that probably reflects their personality. I went there. Let's talk about the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. But I can't, because there's Endgame spoilers in it. Which I guess everybody's just okay with the Endgame spoilers being out in the open now, considering the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer has Endgame spoilers in it, and it's everywhere as of this morning. Or late last night, or early this morning in another country. The only thing I guess I'll say to stay safe is like father, like son. Take that for what you will. You want to know the real reason I'm wearing sunglasses? It's because I'm not wearing makeup, and I didn't feel like putting on makeup, and nobody should have to see my mascara-less eyes. Oh my god. Sorry, don't talk with your mouth full, kids. That's a life lesson from me in college to you. You learn a lot in college. Like, not to talk with your mouth full. And then you disregard that because you're doing a mukbang. And the point of the mukbang is to talk and eat at the same time, so. I'm supposed to get moved out of here on Thursday, which I don't know when that is for you people. And I still have so much crap everywhere. Like, a lot of it I could throw away probably. But some of it is like legit crap that I need to pack and put in a box. And I haven't done that yet because I'm lazy. Literally, that's the only reason. Like, usually you'll have a kid who's like, I haven't packed up my dorm room yet because I had finals all week, all the time. I only have one final, and it's not until Wednesday, which means I have all of Monday and Tuesday to pack. And am I taking advantage of that? No. What did I do this morning? Well, I watched Alvin and the Chipmunks for some reason. Don't know why I liked that movie so much as a small child. God, it's so good. I watched the new Jenna Julian podcast that came out this morning. And I was very happy because I thought we weren't gonna get a Jenna Julian podcast this week, but we did. Which is so cool. And they played the Who Am I game, which is basically just 20 questions, but you're only allowed to use like people, although they use the dogs too because they're Jenna Julian. You can't not talk about your dogs. And it was really funny. Like it took you back to that peak Jenna Julian podcast, you know, that we had like middle after they stopped podcasting at their kitchen table, but before like before they got the green screen, I guess. It was so good. I liked it a lot. I don't know if you heard that, but we have delivery robots on campus. And I've taken advantage of her. Don't get me wrong. I've taken advantage of her quite a bit. But today, I was like, I need to go outside. And so I took a walk and I stopped at the Denny's Express and I got me some food. And this will probably be the only meal I eat all day. You too, delivery robot. He said, have a nice day. He's not talking to me, but I'm drinking water. But it's flavored with pink lemonade. It's not actually pink lemonade, it's just one of those Crystal Light packets that is flavored like pink lemonade. And she is sour. Holy sh. I'm okay. Whew. I saved one of those delivery robots from getting run over by a car like the first week they were on campus. And then the next week I ordered some food and apparently karma doesn't give a shit because the food never actually got to me. But then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look past this slight issue and order something else. And that time the food actually got to me. So I've been using it ever since. They're very helpful. Cause like, you've been studying for a test all day or you've been doing a 15-page paper and you haven't been able to go outside, let alone walk to the union and get some food, but you're starving and you're like, shoot, I gotta get some food in my belly so that I can keep doing scholarly stuff. And so you whip out your phone and you're like, hey, Starship Delivery Robot, bring me some food. And he's like, alright fam, I got you. And he shows up, he's got your food and you're good. It takes like 30 minutes, but you know, it's better late than never. I don't understand how people like Trisha Paytas can do a mukbang and not edit it. Like, I feel like it's so awkward to just sit there and chew for like 30 seconds with nothing in between but the chewing sounds. Like, how does that count as content / entertainment? Because I don't mind it. It's just very weird when you think about it from a creator perspective. Something that I do on a regular basis is I will play video games and just record myself talking while I'm playing the video game, but in such a way that you can also hear the sounds of the video game. And I've been listening to the one that I did when I was playing the Telltale Games Game of Thrones game. I'm funny. Like, there's no way around it. I'm a hilarious guy. That's all I had to say about that. I just wanted to point out that I'm hilarious to everybody, including myself. Speaking of hilarious, on Facebook, I saw a video of a man learning how to cook macaroons, and that was very funny. And then I found out he had a YouTube channel, which I promptly subscribed to. Because if you make me laugh once, you're my new best friend. Are we allowed to talk about Game of Thrones? Because there was a new episode last night. I'm pretty sure it killed a lot of people inside for several different reasons. I'll name my top 3 reasons right now. Go. Rhaegal got killed. Tyrion Lannister refuses to admit that Daenerys Targaryen is going insane and that he needs to drop her. And the number 1 reason that it killed me inside is because I thought Jaime Lannister was gonna do great things and then he just proved me wrong. I'm so upset. Like, I know it was stupid of me to assume that he'd just, like, forget about Cersei so easily. But come on, man. You know that she's bad. And you know that you're better than that. But that conversation that he and Tyrion had with Bronn was very good. I was livid for her. She was good. I hope that ends okay. Oh, shit. I know people are upset about Missandei dying, but like, did you really think she was gonna live? And on top of that, the game creators, the TV show people need a way to push Dany over the edge into like legit crazy queen zone, right? And what better way of doing that than chopping the head off of her right-hand woman? Ah! Part of my tortilla fell off. Wow. The tone of your voice really does change as you eat, doesn't it? Keith was right. Okay, there's no food left in that half, so I'm gonna put it down. I wonder if this is how people actually end up taking 30 plus minutes to eat. It's because they actually get to sit and have a conversation with somebody while they do it. Instead of just lie on the floor and watch a YouTube video. Ah! Just splashed myself. Shoot. Hello? You're not open. It's still sour, in case you were wondering. Oh, do you like my shirt? It says, "Get down, shut up," and that's from Forrest Gump. And Lieutenant Dan says it when they're marching in Vietnam. Is that the war that's in Forrest Gump? I think so. I hope so. I've only seen Forrest Gump like twice, and I only come there for Gary Sinise. Not that Tom Hanks isn't great, because he is, but Gary Sinise is the star of the show. I'd rather see a Lieutenant Dan movie than a Forrest Gump movie. Sorry. Is that problematic of me? Maybe a little bit. CinemaSin said it first, so it's okay. I don't know how I accumulate this much crap. There's so much stuff everywhere. I know I have a birthday and Christmas while I'm in college, but come on. Holy crap. If my apartment next year looks the way that this one does now, oh no, oh no. Oh, shoot. I have to put my Funko Pops into their boxes and then put them in a bigger box. I have to find a little box for the miniature Funko Pops and put them into the bigger box with the other Funko Pops who are in their boxes. I have a thing of nutcrackers. I don't know what's going on. And I have so many Triceratops figurines everywhere. And they all have names. Because I'm one of those people. I get attached to stuff. And then I name it. And I never get rid of it, ever. I guess this stepladder thing was kind of pointless, huh? I'll put it away when I'm done eating. I don't have, like, a story to tell. My life is very boring. I guess I could mention this. I'm studying to be a history teacher for secondary education, so like middle school and high school. And a class I was in this semester had us going into the classrooms, not like as student teachers, but just as like, I don't know, they call it practicum, so it's like practice for teaching and student teaching, I guess. And we have to go into a middle school classroom and a high school classroom for, well, this time around it was 10 hours each. And in the middle school classroom, which I decided I liked a lot more than the high school classroom, which I never thought was going to happen ever, on my first day, in fact, a group of girls were talking about museums, and I've only been to like the science museum, which is not where you want to go as a history major, but it's where you went. Because like history and science can be tied together in some cases. Like in this one, we went and saw the Pompeii exhibit, which apparently was a major letdown in comparison to the one my family members saw in Ohio. But whatever, it was fun. We all had a real good time. And I mentioned this to them, and one of the girls said, "I've never been to a museum." I was like, "You've never, really?" And she said, "Yeah, unless you count an aquarium. Is an aquarium like a museum?" And I said, "Yeah, it's like a fish museum." And then they laughed at me. Not like at me, but they laughed at my joke. And it made me feel real good inside. Is this what it's like to make a connection with a child? I've never done that before. But that's part of the reason I want to be a teacher, is for moments like that. I'm not actually crying, I don't get emotional. Even though I spent the first 30 seconds of the mukbang explaining why I was wearing sunglasses, is because I'm still crying about a movie. I hate myself. Hello? I don't even know what kind of sauce is in here. There's guacamole, chicken, some onions, tomatoes it looks like, and then this like white sauce that kind of tastes like ranch, but not really. I don't know. It's good. And it gets all over your face. And I still have french fries. I should have gotten 2 ketchup things. I thought about it as I was leaving the Denny's Express. I was like, nah, I won't use 2 ketchup things. I might have, but now we'll never know. What the? This french fry doesn't have any insides. It's just, it's hollow. It's just like the fried exterior. Oh my god. That was the most horrific thing I've ever experienced. What the hell was that? Oh. Good God. Well, I guess if this mukbang has taught us anything, just that life is like a french fry. You don't expect it to be hollow, just like you don't expect certain things to happen in life, but then they do. But even when it does happen, you just gotta keep on eating the rest of the french fries.